What I'm about to show you in this video is going to absolutely blow your mind. Google just released their VEO3 AI video model, and it is producing video and audio that is so realistic that it is virtually impossible to tell whether this is AI generated or not. This new technology is blurring the line between reality and AI, and this is only going to get worse. I'm going to show you some of the best examples that I've produced and that I've seen other people produce online, and I'm also going to show you how you can use this yourself. This is going to be one of the most powerful AI videos you've ever seen. You're going to want to stick to the end to see how this all works. Let's jump right in. All right, so I put this out on X. I put out a thread showing how VEO3 works. If you don't follow me on X, highly recommend it. I put this out on X way before I have time to put this out on YouTube. And essentially, I started to go through some of these videos I saw on VEO3, and they were just so mind-blowing to me that I had to put together a thread, and the thread blew up. It got 10 million views. I put out a secondary thread that got 2 million views, and there's a bunch of threads that are going crazy on X, but I think I was the first one to actually put out a video just showing how realistic this is. But let's go through some of these examples, and I'm going to show you just how scary this is. So the big breakthrough they had was not only that the video has gotten so much better, that they've added native audio to the video. So before, AI video generators would just generate static video with no audio. Now it generates incredibly good video with audio attached. So huge breakthrough, and let's go through some of these examples. So this was the main one, a stand-up comedian telling a joke. And if I go to the prompt here for this, the prompt was literally a man doing stand-up in a small venue, tells a joke, include the joke in the dialogue. So just went in, typed that in, and this is the video it produced.
So I went to the zoo the other day, and all they had was one dog. It was a Shih Tzu.
Okay, so it's so funny because I actually, I subscribed and I used it and I produced a bunch of videos. So it has like 3 or 4 jokes it cycles through, I noticed. And this is one of them. And I mean, it's not a very funny joke. It's kind of like a dad joke. But this video is so realistic that I literally had comedians literally send me messages and be like, I can't believe this is fake. Like, this looks so real, right? Not that it's funny or anything like that, but this, everything about it, like the crowd, I'll play it one more time.
So I went to the zoo the other day, and all they had was one dog. It was a Shih Tzu.
Like the crowd reaction, the sound of the microphone, the ambient audio. I mean, it's so incredibly realistic. It's actually insane. So let's go through a few more of these. I'm going to cherry pick some examples because I have so many I want to show you. So I'm not going to show you every single one. This is from an action movie. So let's watch a little bit of this.
Stay sharp. These fuckers are nasty and dangerous. Stay alert. What the hell happened here? Where are the bodies?
All right, so I'm not going to play that whole video, but you get the point. It's like an extremely realistic action movie, and this was done only using VEO3 prompts. Here's another one that I thought was really crazy. It's like an ASMR style video. So we've all seen these online, YouTube, TikTok, whatever. Check how, so somebody just basically said, create me an ASMR video, and check how realistic this is.
Hi, and welcome to the channel.
So I find ASMR to be incredibly creepy, but people love it for some reason. Drop a comment. Let me know your thoughts on ASMR. Do you think it's creepy? Do you think it's not? And while you're at it, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content like this. I produce a ton of AI content. I try to bring you the best in AI as quickly as I can. Also tutorials on AI. So definitely subscribe if you're interested in that. But let me know what you think about ASMR. I'm actually really curious. I find it incredibly creepy. So here's another
So this is
sort of content style video. This is a Minecraft streamer. So somebody just basically went into VEO3 and asked it to create a Minecraft streamer. Look how realistic this is. It's crazy.
Okay, so this is how you start. You find a tree and you just like, you know, punch it down. Okay.
So freaking nuts. They're obviously trained on a ton of YouTube content. So they've taken a bunch of YouTube streamers, obviously, right? That's how they've gotten this huge edge in AI video. VEO2 was already the best video model. So now that VEO3 came out, it's like just insane. So let's go through a few more of these. This is like a sort of like a music one. Look at this opera singer here. It's funny, I tried to make some music style videos way back. I think it was like Runway 2 or something, and they sucked so bad. It was like awful. And that was like a year ago, not even, maybe 9 months ago. So the progression is just so crazy. Check this one out. This one's absolutely nuts.
Welcome
this is a
to
fake car show. So let's watch this. This is a non-existent car show created with VEO3.
Welcome to a non-existent car show. Let's see some opinions.
I mean, man, the acceleration is crazy. You look far, step on the pedal,
and you are there.
I feel safe with him in an SUV, and it seems to be like the right type of car for him.
I think the range is only going to get better. Sorry.
We don't want to drive gas cars anymore.
Yeah, no more gas cars.
You can see I'm kind of a misfit here, but don't tell anyone. I've just bought an electric car.
I think it's really great for families and for little babies.
Okay, so you get the picture. This is why I said it's blurring the line between reality and AI. You know, if you're very sophisticated and you've seen a lot of AI videos, you're going to be able to tell this is AI. But if you're just like a mom on Facebook or a dad on Facebook or something and you're watching this, you might think this is a real car show, right? Or if you're a little kid and you just want to watch streamers, you might think this is a real streamer, right? So the lines are getting blurred really quickly. Let me go through a few more here. So this was someone brewing masala tea. So the physics of this are really what got me too. The sound, the video physics of the tea and how it's being poured in and the bubbles and everything. I mean, the physics are like on point. This is again a video where if you sent it to me and you told me like, hey, is this AI or not? I'd be on the fence. I'd probably still think it's AI, just I'm suspicious of everything now. But I don't know, man. 6 months ago, I would have definitely not thought this was AI, for sure.
Yes,
kind of interesting.
we can talk.
We can talk.
We can talk.
We can talk with accents.
Oh, I think that would be marvelous.
Yes, it is very fun.
Yes, it is very good.
It's very fun.
I can talk.
Yes.
We can talk.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I guess the point here is that they can use different accents as well. There's so many cool ones. Check this out on X if you want to see all these. I just don't have time to show all these videos to you in this video, but they're just so freaking cool. Just absolutely mind-blowing stuff. So another comedian telling a joke here, a 90s sitcom. This was kind of interesting.
I just want to wing it.
So I said, I'm not wearing that.
Oh, you didn't. I just want to wing it.
You see where this is going, right? You're going to have AI commercials. You're going to have AI sitcoms. You're going to have AI movies, AI comedians, AI food videos. I mean, dude, that looks so realistic. It's so crazy. Even look at the bubbles on the side. This is how eggs cook. That's what they look like. Even how the butter is like sliding across. I mean, this is just absolutely incredible. It's scary, man. It's really scary. I'm going to show you a few more here. I did it, like I said, I did another thread. So here's a whole ad. I was saying earlier about commercials with AI. So check this ad out. It's obviously not a real product, but check this out.
I tried everything for my depression. Nothing worked.
Every day felt heavy. I felt trapped.
Then I tried Puppermin.
Our prescription helps your body secrete a special pheromone that attracts puppies.
I took the pill before bed, and when I woke up, there he was, the love of my life.
The pill does not target depression directly, but we've found that it's really difficult to be depressed when cute dogs show up at your doorstep.
I used to feel so empty, but now I feel joy and mild concern how a pee stain got on the ceiling. My puppy listens twice as good as my ex-husband and only climbs into the lap of half as many of my friends.
He chewed up my Bible and pooped in my good chair. But I'm happy for the first time in years.
Looks like a rat, barks like a demon. But he saved my life.
I named him Earl. He follows me everywhere and farts in his sleep.
Okay, so a few takeaways from this particular ad video. One, AI ads are coming, obviously, right? Two, they can still be creative and fun, right? It doesn't have to be AI. Everyone, you know, this AI slop term, we're seeing it everywhere. AI slop, AI slop, AI slop. AI is a tool, right? Some of the stuff it does is really garbage and sucks. Some of the stuff it does is really good, and it's only gonna get better and better and better. You're always gonna have these AI slop detectives out there that are, you know, beating the drum that AI sucks, whatever. I'm gonna see you in the comments, I'm sure. It doesn't matter. It's coming and it's getting better and better and better, and it can actually be pretty good. This, to me, was kind of a funny commercial that could have been on SNL or something, maybe the older SNL. But I mean, it's pretty good. I mean, it's not bad. But let's go through a few more examples. Here's one I made, monks meditating in a cave. That was the whole prompt, monks meditating in a cave. And this looks like out of a movie scene. This is so cool. It's so beautiful. I want to watch this movie. I don't know what this movie is. I want to watch it. How cool is that? I'll run through a few more here. So,
baby, you're so good to me, yeah.
This was one I made too. I literally just typed a 1940 singer in a jazz club, and that's what it created.
Oh, baby, baby, you're so good to me, yeah.
Man, really, really impressive. This one was actually a fake out. Somebody had put that this was an AI movie, but it was not an AI movie. This is a real movie. So I actually got tricked on this one. But that just goes to show you that it's so good that I literally thought this was AI when it turned out to be a real movie. So I got tricked. You can see the reality, the line of reality is getting blurred here, that I actually got tricked. I do my research enough that I would have, never done this on purpose, but I literally thought this was an AI movie. So of course, Will Smith eating pasta, the updated version. I don't know why pasta would be crunchy, but yeah, a little gross, but interesting. Vacuuming noodles, another
It's an
sitcom.
AI video about nothing?
It's about nothing.
Like Seinfeld thing. This was called
When I
A
made
Wizard.
that comment, I wasn't saying all kobolds are bad and stinky, just the ones from Goblin Town.
And it's true. It's true.
That's kind of funny. It's like a wizard on the news or something. This was Doggy running to get ice cream. So realistic. That is so good. That could be a part of a movie, commercial. It's so good. It's just getting so good.
No one cares, but on Earth, I'm a rock star. It's awesome.
Alpha, Alpha, Alpha! Centauri!
A lizard rock star. A fake
We're finally
podcast.
here. Anyone can make a podcast now.
I just don't know what to talk about. So
I have noticed there's like weird pauses. I'll show you some other ones. There's like weird pauses. 90s Japanese game show. This is kind of fun. It's becoming like, you've seen Idiocracy. I mean, I literally starting to feel like I'm living through Idiocracy. It's crazy.
Attacked by orcas off the coast of Turkey. In shocking, J.K. Rowling's yacht sank with her on board after being attacked by orcas off the coast of Turkey.
People will get tricked with these fake news reports. They will get tricked with these fake news reports. That is too realistic. Of course, Japanese waifu, this is already blowing up, but this is only going to get worse. I'm concerned about this, to be honest. I'll show you just a few more quick examples here. Here's one I made this morning. This is a street interview. Look how realistic this street interview is. I literally typed street interview, viral street interview about AI taking over the world. That was my prompt. Look how realistic this is.
I want to know, do you think AI is going to take over the world?
Yeah, probably.
So the inception of AI creating a video about a street viral video about AI taking the world, and they're all laughing at the idea that, yeah, it's definitely going to take over the world. Yeah, probably. This is AI generated. Kind of creepy.
420 and dudes.
This is a TikTok influencer in Walmart. Reminds me of some of the idiots I've seen on TikTok.
Yo, what's up, Allegiance? We're in the trenches today and stay Walmart fame arms. And I'm about to shoot my shot with the rotisserie chicken. Wish me luck, boys. This is T-Money 420 and dudes, you know what time it is? It's go time. Dudes, I think I'm like totally in love with the rotisserie chicken. They kick for love?
It's kind of funny. It's so stupid. It's kind of funny. Another action movie. This blew up.
Microplastics.
It's like a microplastics movie. We're not going to watch the whole thing, but
Recent studies have revealed that microplastics are being found in human testicles, raising concerns
You can never
about their
trust these
potential impact
studies.
on male reproductive health.
Who's hungry?
oh God, this is so weird.
That's it. Keep going.
Well, you're so lucky he's naturally buoyant and you don't have to watch him.
I mean, just the fact that this was all created with AI. This is just so cool.
Just like that, Dale, party-ready fingers in seconds. No more boring breadsticks.
Absolutely, Sandra. And the kids can finally play with their food before they eat it.
And that's when I knew I was going to be able to count higher than everyone else.
Why do I have the memories of a human child? Why do I dream of a woman named Gloria?
Shit, so sorry, y'all. He does that sometimes.
If this doesn't feel like Idiocracy, I mean, if this doesn't feel like we're entering the Twilight Zone, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, this is getting real weird. It's a fake conference.
It was a great time talking with you today. You know, feeling both is best.
I'm happy that we could have a moment to be together.
Another thing of street interviews.
That's serious?
The grandma one was crazy.
Ballerina Cappuccina is the Antichrist, I swear on San Gennaro. In my day, we had respect, not raccoons in tutus.
Do you understand what Brother Patton is saying?
No, but the way he said it.
I don't know what that is. Super weird. Another
Side of
documentary.
audience participation in television.
Question? Stuck in an aquarium?
A guy stuck in an aquarium.
I don't know if it's just me. There's something creepy about all these videos. There's like an underlying creepiness to almost every video that AI produces. Definitely drop a comment if you feel the same way. It's something about all these videos like creepy to me. Here's a director talking about AI movies.
So what happens when AI can make movies? When every frame, every performance, every emotion can be generated with mathematical precision?
AI can simulate creativity, but can it experience it? Can it bleed for a scene that doesn't work?
Can it stay up all night wrestling with a character because it matters? When we make films, we're not just assembling images and sounds, we're sharing fragments of
Okay, that's AI generated again. Obviously, you don't need me to tell you that, but I'm going to tell you something interesting. So I had a conversation. I got a DM from somebody very interesting in like media and production in Hollywood. And he told me that they're freaking out, that there's like a lot of people in Hollywood that are very, very, very worried about this, that they really believe that this is going to be extremely disruptive, that it's going to kill their whole monopoly essentially on movie making. And yeah, I think they might be right. We'll go through a few more here. Here, this is a Batman and Joker scene.
You look so serious. I am going to make you laugh.
So interesting. Like, think about the idea too that people are going to make like spin-offs of Spider-Man and Batman and whatever, anime they like, right? They'll make new episodes of it. And it'll just be fan-made stuff using AI. That's a pretty interesting thought that, as long as they don't try to make money off of it, it could work out well. So here's another street interview one that I made. Also creepy and very realistic.
How do you feel about AI taking over?
So there's something weird about like this weird pauses that some of the characters do where they'll be like, you can see this guy does it here.
It already has. I'm already in it.
So, but yeah, I mean, crazy stuff. Rap music video, another sitcom. The sitcom's kind of funny. We'll watch
this situation. So then I said to the AI, what do you think of this situation?
That's funny.
Did you call him? No.
So, I mean, that's it for the examples. You can see how crazy this is. Let me show you how to use it. So I'm going to just show you. So basically, you're going to go to Google Labs and you're going to go to something called Flow. So this is the only way that I've found. I do know that they have an API and I'm having my team investigate that right now. But for now, I'm just going to show you how to use this. So you will need an ultra plan. I believe this is like it's $250 a month. I'm paying, they had a 50% discount, so it was like $125 a month. I'm an AI junkie. I'm deep in this stuff, so I had to do it, right? So I'm signed up for it. And basically what happens is, so once you have Flow, once you have a subscription to this, it comes with like YouTube Premium and it comes with a bunch of other stuff too. I don't want to get into all that right now, but you get a ton of credits. I think you can make like 80 or 100 videos using VEO3. So essentially all you do is just come here, create a new project. You can do text to video, you can do frames to video, and you can do ingredients to video, which I thought is super cool. So like I could go to Midjourney, for example. I could create a bunch of really interesting characters, right? And I can create a bunch of video scenes with those characters. So I can create different ingredients, right? To put 3 separate characters together. I can generate images. I can upload separate images, whatever I want, right? And I can also do frames. I could add different frames here. I could swap those around. I could add videos. And I could tell it what to do, dolly in, dolly out, jib up, jib out. So this is really cool, right? There's tools you can use within this to really dial in the kind of video that you want to make, right? For the purpose of this video, I'm just going to show you the simplest one, which is text to video. So essentially I can come in here and I can say a 90s thriller movie scene where the bad guy is chasing the main character, right? I'm just making up something completely random. Actually, I messed up. So one thing I forgot to show you, so we'll let this generate, but one thing I forgot to show you is if you want to do this, you have to make sure you go to quality and you do VEO3. If not, you're going to get VEO2, which is good, but it's nowhere near as good as VEO3 that comes with audio. So you're going to want to hit highest quality. You can choose 1, 2, 3, or 4 outputs per prompt. Obviously, if you want to spend all the credits and just keep wasting money, you could do, or you know, if you have a real production that you're working on, right? If you actually have production money to work on a real production, go crazy, right? Do as many as you need to get the shot right that you're looking for. But I'm just going to do, we'll just do one actually for this example. So highest quality experimental audio. And I'll just run this one as well. So they'll run simultaneously. The really cool thing I've noticed, by the way, so like I said, I've used Sora, I've used Runway, I've used Kling, I've used them all. This is the fastest one. VEO2 was super duper fast. VEO3 is also super duper duper fast. So here's the VEO2 one, just so you can kind of see what that looks like. It's okay. Kind of looks like Matthew Perry, which is kind of funny. It's okay. It's not great. And then we'll let this finish and I'll show you what the VEO3 looks like. All right, so here's what VEO3 generated. Let's check this out.
Get away from me!
You can't escape.
But I mean, you can see it's like 10 times better, right? Like the VEO2 outputs, you know, like super AI generated looking. This one looks very realistic, right? The actual scene elements are not great. And I could make this better with a better prompt, obviously, but that's basically it. That's how you use it. This is the prompt. I'm going to go through a much more expansive video on VEO3 in the future. I'm going to start creating guides on this. If you want to stay tuned for the guides I'm going to create, like I said, definitely subscribe to the channel, like this video as well, and also sign up for the newsletter that I have linked in my bio that I'm going to drop a bunch of really cool tutorials on all of this stuff, including a whole membership section that I'm going to make free for a short period of time. So if you want to get in on that, definitely subscribe. Follow me on X as well. I'm going to be putting updates for it on X also as well.